Dr. Lentz. And thank you everyone, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, and teachers, for being here today, and more importantly, for always being here for us. I'd like to start by saying how humbled and honored I am to give this speech on behalf of the entire Ocean City graduating class of 2015. Walking beside all my classmates the past 4 years has been such an honor and helped shape me into the person I am today. When I sat down to write this speech, I did what most students would do. I turned to Google. I searched great speeches and the results were intimidating. JFK's inauguration, Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream, Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. How could I, BriarRose Ginn, even begin to prepare a speech like these? How could I, as a young 18-year-old, be so presumptuous to tell you what we need to do, where we are headed, or what we will accomplish? We live in a society where so much is expected of us, to take as many honors courses as possible, to fill up our resumes, to choose a profession that will fill our wallets instead of fulfill our happiness. Instead of constantly being geared towards the future, why not take a few moments to live in the now and experience life in the present? It's okay if some of us are unsure of what we want to do with our lives, or not sure where we see ourselves in 10 years, let alone 5. We don't have to have our lives planned out perfectly at this instant. Because when our mindset is focused on a specific destination, we might just miss out on the unexpected adventures that will shape us. These adventures are the small moments that will grow into significant accomplishments, making us stronger and more admirable human beings. Instead of writing a graduation speech, offering words of wisdom, and challenging my class to deliver the student who will change the world by curing cancer, walking on Mars, ending world hunger, or inventing the next best social media app, I choose to encourage my classmates to be just like the audience here today. Frankly, when I think of the accomplishments I want to achieve and the person I aspire to be, I don't think of the first man who walked on the moon or the millionaires on Wall Street, but rather the parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, and friends who have impacted our lives, the people who have supported us and who are much of the reason we are standing here today. I strive to be like all of you, what you have done, continue to do, and what you always will do. Be there for us. I ask the OCHS class of 2015 to follow the example and accomplishments set by the people in this audience, to be exactly like those aunts and uncles who treat us as their very own, the brothers and sisters who are forced to come here today but still did it with smiles on their faces, the grandparents who dropped everything to drive a forgotten lunch to school, the heads of organizations who donated thousands of dollars worth of scholarships, the teachers who wrote endless letters of recommendations, our friend Malia, who always warmed our halls and taught us just how important it is to be there for each other. And finally, our parents, who have stood by us and who now place their faith in us as we enter a new chapter in our lives. We thank all of you who have guided us on our journeys each and every day. Although today might be the last time you will see many of the faces we have passed every day for the last 4 years, I know we will all strive to achieve the greatness that everyone in this audience has already accomplished. That day will come when we sit in stands like this, take personal credit for a member of a graduating class, and as a parent, we get to say, that's my kid down there. As a grandparent, that's my grandchild. As a sister, that's my sister. As a cousin, or as a friend. And with great pride, we will say, they are ready to take on the world. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce our class valedictorian and my best friend, Laura McKinley.